The boys were registered for school immediately. By mid-November, they started class. They were introduced as foster children that Charles and Betty were taking care of. Many of the concerns of how Chase and Chance would manage holding hands on the bus turned out to be non-issues because Charles and Betty ultimately drove the boys to school daily. Initially, the school staff wanted to separate the boys. The first test for Chase, presented out of undeniable necessity, was to extend his ability to influence multiple people with the same thought. The second challenge was to influence those persons within a 72 square foot range, the average size of a classroom, to imagine they saw things as he wanted them to see them. For a typical yellow eye, this would have taken years to master. Out of instinct, urgency, love, survival, and an apparent strength in his bloodline, he was able to do all of these things in real time and seemingly effortlessly. Hi guys, I'm the principal here. Welcome to Denton Elementary. Charles and Betty were eager to get the boys started in school and for them to start a normal life and routine. We're nearing both the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays, so I see this as the perfect opportunity to assess your learning levels and place you exactly where you need to be by January, but only if changes are needed, okay? You'll find that Chase and I are well-read and enjoy science, math, composition, and history. We were doing research on African tribes as our last project and would like to continue to have access to books and the internet to complete this project and our research. Oh, wow. I think you two will be a great addition to the school. The principal looked down and saw their hands clasped. She rubbed their curly hair. Boys, I have an idea. I want to place you in separate classes, but with the same curriculum. In this way, you can form stronger bonds when you reconnect after school and have separate identities for later in life. It'll also give you both more to talk about at the end of the day when you're at home. You seem well-intentioned, but Chance and I will be in the same class and you will ensure it. As the boys left the office, they walked through the hallway and into their first class. They held hands. Chase projected onto those seeing them that they were walking side by side. Students with intentions to walk between the two boys felt compelled to walk around them. As they entered each class that day, two students would move and the twins would seat themselves in desks beside one another. Chase and Chance enjoyed school. After school, they feverishly researched all they could about the first known and storied witches found in Africa. There was little information in the way of serious material at the elementary school and the middle school level on witches. The two books they found were on Salem and the Wizard of Oz. There was, however, an infinite amount of accounts, stories, several journals, and books on the web. The quantity of information was there. However, they had to read through a large amount of rubbish to find genuine information.